Welcome everyone, it's time for more Baldur's Gate 3, where last time we went into the Circus of the Last Days. We had a bit of fun in here, met a couple of lovely people, but also a clown who turned out to be an agent for the Absolute over here, and they attacked us, together with some beasts and stuff over here. That was interesting, and we have picked up something from this, mainly the fact that the clown that was here was actually a doppelganger. That almost feels like a bit of a throwback to Baldur's Gate 1, doesn't it? Because in Baldur's Gate 1 there was a lot of doppelgangers in Baldur's Gate, so that's interesting. But yes, indeed, the clown was a doppelganger, indeed impersonating said clown. I don't remember the name of the clown. Can I get that from here, by the way? Because Dribbles, there we go, Dribbles the clown. I have found Dribbles' severed hand, so it's unlikely that he's alive, I suppose, but you can live without a hand. So we have that little quest. I don't know exactly where to go from the hand. We checked out some stuff over here. There was a door, that is true, into sort of this, into this building, but we can't get through here too. So that is something that we can check out in this episode, because we are in Rivington. We are not done. Who are you, by the way? You're just standing there. Never mind. We are indeed in Rivington. We have not made it to Baldur's Gate just yet, and I presume we are not getting to Baldur's Gate in this episode either. So we are just gonna... Oh, bloody hell, he just disappeared. So we are basically... Oh, is it you? Two fists. Cool. Well, you're not interested in me, so that's fine. Circus poster, stuff like that. Have also found a sort of trapdoor in here. Yeah, there we go. There's a trapdoor there. We can't get to it. We need to get to it from the inside. But where's the inside? No idea. So exactly how much I'm gonna be exploring this place, I'm not sure. I'm doing sort of... Oh, we had to come further down. I'm gonna be exploring the stuff that's sort of obvious, if you know what I mean. Talk to people that have like names, like you two people. Did I talk to you before? Yes, I probably did, but maybe I didn't. I mean, I was down here, but alright. Hello, Bridget.
I tried. Keep your gold close and your wits about you.
Well, that's proper advice right there. Yes. Here we go. Here's some people. What is this? Is it part of the circus somehow? Not 100% sure. But we have Kimmy and Monifa Diallo. Or something.
The army is on our doorstep. You want to live? Get out of here before it's too late.
Cool. Also a very busty woman. Hi, you Kim. Ooh.
Would everyone please stop going on about the Absolute's army? Lord Gortash is going to sort it all out. You'll see.
I kind of vaguely recognize your name, but I'm not 100% sure. Also, did I miss a check or what? Yes, here we go. Aha! Well, that could be how we get down and up into that little thing. Yes. Also, Kimmy, let's chat with you as well.
Mummy keeps talking about some army, but she won't tell me anything about it. I'm not a baby.
I mean, yes, but also kids your age should also not know about an incoming army, you know. Also, Oyster Boy Dringo, now that's a lovely name. And Angry Maria. Okay, before we get to talk to you, we have a well to climb down, because that's what you do in games, you climb down wells, damn it. So where the hell do we get to? Okay, yes indeed. Oh. No, it's not Dribbles, because you have both your hands. You're just a murdered refugee. Steal your coin. Thank you very much. Okay. Oh, hello. Oh, that's just mushrooms. That's fine. It's a bunch of murdered people. Can I can't jump there, or at least I can't jump there. Hold on, let me check the map. I mean, I should potentially be able to get over there. Yeah, I saw something. No, okay, never mind. Toggle, Karlak, you're the jumper in the group. There we go. Wabam. So get some more stuff. That's a tiefling. A lot of dead people here. A lot of dead people. Oh, bloody hell, camera. Work with me. Work with me. Okay, well, Karlak will do some exploration then. And I mean, if something comes, she can handle it, hopefully. You were just carrying a pot lid. Anything in the barrel? No, just water. We don't need water. I don't immediately see anything. I mean, there is some spider's web. But, like, yeah, sure. Oh, there we go. Now some interesting stuff. A last warning. You're sticking your immigrator nose in where it don't belong. You got a brain in your head, you'll stay in your filthy camp with the other absolute or vagrant scum. Your girl didn't get that memo, you really don't want to know what happened to her. Now scram. Oh, bloody hell. What are you, by the way? Pick that up because I do enjoy picking it up. What are you? Are you an orc or something? Yeah, half orc. Okay. With a lovely hat and another murdered refugee here. With the cooking pot that presumably maybe lacks a lid. That's over here. I don't know. Okay. And here's a thing. Here's a contraption. Contraption leads up to something here, but kind of feels like I don't want to be here, doesn't it? Like I can jump over here, sure. What can we do with this then? Because I can't reach that. So, okay. We'll jump back, because my initial thought was obviously shoot at it. So, we'll go back here. Load up our gun, shoot at this, whabam. Yeah, there we go.
What's that?
That is intriguing. Sunlit cave mouth. I don't know if this is gonna lead up to the thing, but where the hell do you get out now? You're very much by yourself too. Oh. Okay, so now you are where? You are... Ah, yeah, I'll run it back here where I have not been. Well, okay. Okay. Yeah, there is like a... Oh, bloody. Yeah, there is... Yeah, there is this stuff down here too. Can we even get to that? Okay, you know what? You know what, Karlak? Cool that we found this, but also in some ways completely pointless. I mean, yes, we got rid of this, but it didn't really amount to anything. But now I know that that's there, but that is also a place we can just get to. And I have sort of skipped over that part. I knew about it, because, well, we were there. But for now, I am okay with just climbing up the well again. So that was not into the house, which is a bit fascinating to be honest, but sure. So we'll keep on going. But yeah, I want to check this out, I think. Don't know who is the hands. Is that relevant to Dribble's head? Why are there ropes around this? Significant or anything? I don't know. But hello, Roses Callista. Who are you?
The priests will open the temple up again. You'll see. They're good people. Holy people.
Oh, lovely. A Scottish tiefling. And then it's your family.
If you're looking for Ilmater's charity, you're out of luck. They've turned their backs on us, like everyone else.
So Ilmater, and you are of different opinions here. You think that they are good people, you don't. What about the kid?
Can I please have some food? Oh, sorry. I thought you were a priest.
Oh, you can have so much food, by the way, but apparently that is not a thing we can do. So hello, Open Hand Temple, Novice Bramble.
The crying one weeps today. Our father Lorgan is dead. Murdered.
Alright, and you actually do have the same thing that was around the hands. So, alright, and who is Father Lorgan? I thought you said Logan. No, Lorgan. Well, he is no more. Who was Father Lorgan?
The best of us. I don't want to talk. My heart is in mourning.
Well, that is very sad. So you want help? There's also a plaque here.
Suspended until further notice. The faithful endure.
So we have a murder mystery. Lots of murder. Also, what the hell? You are a golden flying mini elephant. You have a pipe. And a lovely hat. What the hell? What the hell? Are we in a fever dream? What's going on here? Hello, people. What about the Father Lorgan?
More outsiders in, and more Baldurians die. Duke Stelnane, Father Lorgan. It's no coincidence.
We have faith here, Bill. Faith in people, no matter where they're from.
Who had more faith than Father Lorgan? How did that work out?
I mean, people can still die, you know. Yeah, we heard he was murdered.
Exactly. Lorgan let a killer into our temple due to his misguided compassion. His faith got him murdered.
Bill, I beg you, be quiet. Even sinners receive Ilmater's grace, and Father Lorgan knew that. We don't pick and choose who we aid.
That is kind of true, I suppose, if you're a good religious person. So if you've been pickier, you might still be alive. Sounds like your god would be proud of Father Lorgan. Yes, sounds like it.
Thank you, stranger. I take some solace knowing that he died in Ilmater's service.
Does Ilmater's service involve protecting heretic absolutists? Or perhaps I missed that sermon.
Enough, Bill. You seem a kind soul. Our temple is open to you. Walk well.
Well, I'm a little bit kind, I suppose. Also, again, Ilmater, not Ilmater. I always forget, because I never knew about the fact that that's how it's pronounced. Hello, potion of healing. But that would be stealing. Don't steal from these people. There's a lot of blood here. Is there a... Alright. Bunch of potions of healing. The suffering masses, which is what? To salve or salve? Salve? I don't know how to pronounce that in this context. A scar or stitch a broken seam of skin is simple. But a curative for the soul, for the melee of suffering that sits betwixt one's ears and in one's heart, that is a harder bond to apply. We faithful tormented must practice listening most intently, in hope that the act of spilling sorrow from stuttering mouths is itself soothing. We must learn which words to speak in fetid silence and when to speak them, but most of all when to let tranquil reflection be. I am not gonna steal that, that's not important. But we have stuff here. Soups of the Realms by Brother Donick in all caps. Lovely. It's a dipping soup. Okay, cool recipes, I suppose. Potato chowder. 2.5. Please do not let it burn, that would be rubbish. Yes, good advice right there. Also low, a most joyous sensation. I would love these potions. For the eyes of Father Sormal of the Open Hand Temple only. Field report. Today, a roughshod group of adventuring swords happened upon my little patch of Firebound Bridge, so I naturally espoused the benefits of our shattered saint unto them. Can you conceive of what they said to me, arch-sufferer? After I had warned them of the evils of the most perverted of magics, this group of degenerates claimed to house sorcerers. Sorcerers! They would not heed my warnings about this degenerate magic, nor would they cast off all earthly belongings and join our flock. The feeling in the pit of my stomach as they cast pitying eyes across my pathetic form. What exquisite holy suffering. I do find it a bit weird that in a world where magic is quite real and prevalent, that there would be religious people that would be so basically against it, because a sorcerer is a person who literally cannot avoid being able to use magic. I mean, a wizard learns magic, a sorcerer just knows magic naturally. So how could a religious person really be against that? I do find that a little bit weird. Okay, what does this say?
Kitchen. Visitors kindly keep to common areas. Food will be served at meal times.
Well, it doesn't look like this is trespassing immediately. Okay. Do I have a reason to be in here? I mean, I can chat to this guy, I suppose. Hello.
I've said all I have to say already. Now I just want to pack up my kitchen and leave.
Oh, that was the guy from before. Yes. So, yeah, what about the massive blood trail?
I'm not touching it. Not with a mop 10 yards long. That's Father Lorgan's blood.
Okay, so you seem to be indeed aware that he has been murdered, so any chance you might know who?
Some folk didn't like how he looked after the refugees, but I don't think they'd kill him for it. At least, I hope they wouldn't. That's a scary thought.
I mean, it could just be an absolutist plot, I suppose. Because, well, if he helps refugees who are fleeing from the absolute forces, well, potentially that'd be bad. There's also a clear hatch here. We'll get to that in just a few moments. Is there anything here? Well, there's a way out back. Might find some hidden treasure, maybe? Seems like the place for it. Yes, indeed. Aha! I'm on to you, game. There we go. Love myself a buried chest. There we go. Ooh, coat of coal. I am not saying no to that. Anything else hidden? Balsam. I'll take balsam. Now, the door that we had access to here, that is down here. Now I'm definitely suspecting that we might be able to get to that through this. We'll get to that soon though. We have an everything soup. Cool, also called welcome soup. This broth is named for the halfling tradition of frantically raiding the pantry or garden upon the expected arrival of guests. Well, a everything soup is a much worse name than just a welcome soup, yes. Okay, let's just keep checking doors. So yeah, this actually comes down to roughly where that door was. Yeah, that is that door. Okay, never mind, it was not through that. We were going further down, I believe. This is what I saw, yeah, when I was in here. That's true. Since that door is locked, are we not, like, supposed to be here? Well, I don't see any problem with me unlocking these, but you know what? I am not gonna spend my tools on unlocking just random chests. That does not seem like a good endeavor, really. So anything secret here? I'm going to assume no. Alright then, we are going back up. Know that this is here. Oh, there might be some stuff actually. Hello. Register, yes, does. Register of temple dead speakers. people who are speaking to the dead. A death will often cause, or in turn be caused by, an imbalance of suffering. On such occasions, a priest must commune with the spirit to see if they can address their imbalance. Please list your trained temple dead speakers below. So we have Lashbearer Katrine, Sister Clarman, and the Father Lorgan. Ooh, well, that's interesting. At the bottom of the page, there's a handwritten annotation. Apply for dead speaker training at earliest opportunity. Can't have none at next temple inspection, from someone called Y. Okay, so he was a dead speaker. That might be relevant. Also a Prayers of Repent, a book full of furtive prayers for forgiveness to the crying god. It smells musty, as if kept underground for a long time. So, Lord Ilmater, I beseech you, look upon me and behold my sin. Let it stand before your infinite patience and balk in his presence. For while I am weak, you stand mighty. Let me be absolved before your weeping majesty, that I may cleanly bear the burden of others in your name. My knees may stagger, my bones may break, my will may fracture, but my faith stands strong on your shoulders, Lord, if you will let it. Cool. That is what I can see. Oh, no, there's stuff here too. Did it say Easy Furniture's DIY? All right. The false bottom chest. Okay. Furniture building. Well, that's lovely. Is there a reason why this exists? I do not know. We also have, did I say by the way, The Well-Tended Garden, a non-denominational guide to gardening for faithful folk. Okay, Rogue's Marshal, Yellowbus Creeper, Mugwort for poisons. It's just a lonely will on the last page there. Again, Larian, you could have fixed that, just saying. The Most Holy Sermons of Lashbearer Katrine, you were one of the people mentioned as a dead speaker. The collected sermons of Lashbearer Katrine, commissioned on her ascension from Open-Hand Temple High Priest to the house of the broken gods who revered Mistress. O piteous tormented, we live in wretched times, so eager is our populace to beg succor from the city's teeth, and so readily is such succor available that our broken god is seldom lamented to. The weeping of the fetid masses should fall righteously onto the blood-burned ears of Ilmater, not into the hands of useless bureaucrats. Alright. Is it weeping or gold that you're lacking? I don't know. A query often wet on the tongue of Ilmater's loyal wretches is thus: who does he bid us aid? How must we aid them? And the answer is simple. We must give these sordid souls the tools to aid themselves, or working knowledge of the Ilmater creeds. Unless these unfortunates know to channel their suffering towards the crying god, how is he supposed to intercede for them? Think upon these words, my children. Alright, cool. Oh, bloody hell. No, go away. No, go away. Wrong button. Also, Sister Clarman, you were the other one, apart from Lorgan. So, Shira Clarman, moving from the light is how we always phrased it, which I thought was a bit much. A ray of morning light dims this day, he would insist. I just can't really see it the same way. I can comfort, I can listen, I can heal. Of course my talents are best suited in worship of Ilmater. I have no ill will towards the Morning Lord, indeed. I think a shaft of his light will always shine in my heart. I worry too. There is something that glimmers in Pa's eyes when he talks about the light. It is not something I like. I alight to Baldur's Gate next 10-day to the Open-Hand Temple. Maybe they'll know what ails him. So you wanted help for your father. Sounds like a chest note here. Also, here we go. Father Lorgan gets his say too. Yanis, that would be the Y then. Consolidates various sermons of Father Lorgan. So do not, brethren, mistake the wonders of gathered society for the decrees of those atop it. It is the duty of a faithful tormentor. It is your duty to know when these decrees beget unjust suffering. It is not an easy duty, it is a duty that will scar your hands from carrying it, as it well should. Then we have also, we must at all times recall a central fact: to suffer is not holy. To suffer is a consequence of holy duty made practice. Ilmater does not enjoy his pain, my friends. He endures it because it is just. Our own pain is an acceptable price to pay, but it is not a good in itself. And I suppose finally, yes, some may ask of you, if you are loved by your God, why does he allow you to suffer? Why does he allow anyone to suffer? The question is strong rhetoric, but it has an answer. One cannot be healed without first being hurt. One cannot truly know joy without knowing its absence. But to live a life full of absence, full of suffering, would be to know only one thing. We enact balance in the name of the Lord on the rack, for it is right and it is just. Well, that's a way to sort of justify the pain and suffering of God, that unless God inflicts pain and suffering on everyone, well, how do you know when you're not in pain and suffering? Huh? I mean, sure. I don't know if that's anything that, you know, I suppose religious people in our world really do, but yeah, not really a good or strong counter offer, so to speak.
Justice endures, even in suffering.
Okay, so we have an infirmary with someone here. Hello, Sister Rose the Penitent.
What ails you? Marsh fever? Feather lung? Be quick, I've not got all day.
You literally have one person here. You must have a lot of time on your hand. Okay. Well, delayed illithid ceremorphosis, that's a thing. Are you really that busy, though?
I told Lorgan we didn't have enough to spare all the refugees. I knew it was a bad idea. Now I've got a dead priest to deal with as well.
Alright, is it Lorgan on the bed then? So, okay, you don't seem necessarily sad about his death.
I'm not sad. I'm angry. He dedicated his life to the needy. It shouldn't have ended like this. One of the refugees killed him. Cruelly, too. They cut off his hand, sawed right through the bone. I found a paralytic poison on one of his wounds. Lorgan was alive while they took the hand. He just couldn't scream. It's sick. We give them everything, and all we get is nothing but a good man to bury.
Now this is interesting. A hand, you say? Hold on. So I have a hand. Where is the hand? Wait. Right, I also have 2 dead pixies. I don't know why I do have 2 dead pixies. I also have a dead rat. Hold on, is it not me who has the hand? Wait. I'm sure it was I who had the hand. Did I place... Oh, right, I placed it here. Never mind. Clown's severed hand. That is a left hand, same as yours. Kargath. Oh, Kargath. Karlak, not really the time for jinx, I would say. But alright then, let's examine you. Father Lorgan. Can't really say much about it, and I sadly can't rifle through his remains either. Do you not have anything more to say?
Please, leave me be. I've got an awful lot to get done.
Okay, fine. You don't want to chat anymore. And yes, I actually cannot rifle through his remains, so we'll leave that be. Okay, we have an Encyclopedia Apotheca, I suppose. Arcane Paralysis, Common Sources, Suckling on Fist Tree Blossom, Deep Monastic Meditation, Curious Mean Locks, and Miscellaneous Poisons, and then the curative solutions are Healing Abjurations, Lesser Restoration, Restorative Elixirs, General Antidotes, Remedial Poisons, etc. I can pick that up, I'll do that. Yeah, no, pick it up. Pick up what I can, unless it's stealing, you know, because I don't want to have to deal with people seeing me steal. A selection of rites for the dead and dying adorn this manuscript. Let the light of perpetual toleration guide your servant's wretched form to peace. In bloodied mercy, hear my prayer. Our most ardent petitions bring this soul for your tear-scorched eyes, Lord, blink and let it pass into reverie. The poison drain, the sickness quelled, as I deliver this body from that which ailed it, I render its soul unto your care. For some reason I'm picking that up, I don't know why. Also, hello. Snowy brown beard, I'll take a painting. I still don't know what we're doing with the paintings that we find, but I have a bunch of them. Okay, we'll keep on going. I still have the elephant to talk to. We're actually coming up to said elephant, but there are stuff here. Ilmater combat manual. Interesting. Many would ask how the open hand temple should respond to acts of violence against our persons. Well, it is a most sticky conundrum. We must rely on the gifts granted to us by our suffering god that are curative miracles. As long as you can salve yourself, your fellow congregants, or even the wayward minds of your vicious assailants, that must be your approach, for we are not to inflict suffering, only to alleviate it. Besides, there is always nearby flaming fist to handle that sort of distasteful thing. Hopefully. Cool. And then Colfax's Compendium of Consecrated Creatures. Cool. The Holophant. I assume that Holophant is what we have behind us. It is rare to find, the reader, a creature of such benevolent countenance as the noble Holophant. The only wrinkle with the fine beast I have found is upon its leathery hide. And on the topic of wrinkled skins, other angelic forms in Mount Celestial are gigantic, so perhaps this skin will tighten when the Holophant engorges in celestial size. Ah, 'tis but an errant wandering. Whilst conversing with one of their breed, Lulu, I learned that the Holophant averts his wands from mortal vice at all cost, and has an indefatigably, wow, that's a word, buoyant and cheery view of the mortal planes. I could not bring myself to quash these imaginings of a realm, and only hope we one day rise to this creature's conception of our kind. We'll see exactly what the guy has to say. Bloody hell, there's a lot of stuff to read here. So that was Credo of the rack-stricken god, Credo. So Lord on the rack, weep for us, for we are weak, and you endure. Let your heavy tears fall, and let us wince in the salt as we sup. Shoulder our pain, we beg you, as we salve others gathered near. Cry agony, and we shall gift your words to souls that need them most. And, ooh, hello, Sarevok. Well, that's also from Baldur's Gate 1, a study in suffering. What do we have on Sarevok here? Interesting. So that would be out of the time of the first game, then, supposedly. So, Baldur can teach us about suffering. Please, hold your gasps, patient flock. I assure you there is a point to this unorthodox subject matter. Did he give a sermon then? Potentially. I'm sure you've heard the gathering rumors about the recently deposed Grand Duke-elect Sarevok Anshev. Was he a Grand Duke-elect? Well, yeah, I suppose he was. Right, yes. They are true. He engineered a sickness within our nation's iron, yes. He slaughtered Duke Elton, yes. And yes, he nearly sent Baldur's Gate and on into a full-throated war against each other. All this for one whose name you should know with fear but nary speak. Ball. A murder most complete. This is why our work is important, you know, noble tormented. Suffering must be balanced, alleviated. We must bear slashings on our shoulders when we can. For if we do not, our lord on the rack's enemies will press upon it and allow its weight to tip and crush the world as we know it into bloody pulp. These are the stakes, my suffering lambs, and this is the rod our backs must bear. So that's a little touchback to Sarevok there. Now on to important matters of soup and starvation. That's correct, that's another jig. I implore you, Rector Janice, Father Lorgan, to restore your temple's most wonderful soup kitchen to our encampment. My precious baby loved the aptly named meat slop you last served, even if other ungrateful souls here turn up their noses. I can only sacrifice my own meager rations in its name for so long. Yours faithfully, Fortuno Dibs. Okay, lovely. And then we have Baldur's Mouth, a newspaper sort of a thing. Oh, bloody hell, yes. Calls to bear refugee help in Rivington. There's the Holophant. Refugee allegedly slaughters benevolent Father Lorgan. Investigator Valeria to investigate. So you are the investigator, you say? Well, that's intriguing. Okay, people seem very fine with a tiny flying elephant. Okay. Behold Protection's future, the Steel Watch, yes. This is like a Gortash's personal army or something, right? So the age of the Steel Watch approaches. The immutable logic and impeccable judgment of complex machinery will pass law without fault and without hesitation. Why must we risk the lives of those brave enough to accept the mantle of city guard in the fray with common thugs? Moreover, why must we risk the liberty of citizens at the mercy of the vice and caprice of others who take this mantle for ill? Is it caprice or caprice? Caprice. Caprice is like a salad. No, that's caprese. I don't know. We're no longer as the Steelwatch automatons take to the streets. Ooh, that's cool. We'll see that later, I suppose. Triad for children. Light read for younger worshippers. On the first day, Tyr saw the world see justice, though his eyes were blind. On the second day, Torm was slain and returned to serve the truth. And on the third day, Ilmater wept for all that came before and all that was to come. Lovely. So is this all the reading? Yes, this is all the reading. Hello, Valeria. Mr. or Mrs. Investigator.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Hello.
Look, Investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister Yanis.
Shitey little elephant. Oh, I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater.
So you're the Y from before. So I know how annoying planar beings can be, especially ones from Celestia.
Thank you. I wouldn't normally speak so harshly, but these are rather unique circumstances. 2 people just died on temple grounds. Our High Priest, Father Lorgan, and one of the new refugees, Brilgor. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder, and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target.
Alright, so you think that might be someone else then? So, yeah, why would he be politically convenient? Well, I kinda understand why. He's a refugee, so yes. Okay, well, I could look into the murder for you, you know.
Feel free to look around the temple, but fair warning. The investigator won't change her mind without significant new evidence.
Alright, so, where can I find the investigator? She was right here, or he, I suppose. Okay, Shira Clarwin, yes. Any chance you know where she is?
I can tell you where to find her, but she won't be very chatty, I'm afraid. Shira passed away last year. Peacefully, mind. We buried her in the crypt under the temple, if you wish to visit.
Alright, intriguing. So, any chance you have an idea what could have happened?
Valeria never found the murder weapon, so that could be a start. Anything disproving the refugee murder-suicide angle, really.
I mean, I can see that. And apparently we need to ask about where the investigator is. Sure, let's do that.
Charette's caress would be my best bet. That's her usual haunt after closing a case.
Well, I mean, she was right here, but sure.
I really hope you find something. For all our sakes.
Oh, she just became a ventriloquist. I mean, she was right here. And of course it's Shara's caress, because that's apparently where everything is gonna be. And now you're... wait.
Nothing against Father Lorgan. Ilmater rest his...
Hold on. You're not the same person. I thought... Why did you say you said everything you wanted to say? We haven't even spoken. Okay, I'm a bit confused here. But alright then. We have, I think, almost everything we need here. Let's read this. Order of Ilmatari Service. A mass book used by the Broken Gods congregation during regular services. There are a lot of hymns about self-flogging scattered throughout the tome. Lovely. Self-flogging, gotta love that stuff. Okay, so you have the hands and everything. Lovely. Let's check out the wooden hatch. See what we find below and if it's at all relevant. I mean, there's a blood right there. So this seems relevant, right? Towels pile. Is that something we can like just move? Doesn't matter. No. Thing. Cheese wheel, but rotten for some reason. Okay, just making sure that I don't miss anything. Yes, someone has taken off clothes. There's a clear blood splatter here going on, which continues onto... Alright, so that is where he wanted to do a ritual murder thingamabob. Okay.
If not over, then through.
Okay, by the way, don't forget my familiar. He never gets to play anymore. Oh.
What's that?
Hello, heraldic sign, you say? With a button. For this door, maybe? Okay, I suppose we have to find this one too. I'm going to assume. No, we don't care about that one, apparently. Well, let's check more, because nothing happened, I think. This one seems a bit lower. Yes, yes. Click. Yes, there we go. Beautiful. But before we go through there, let's check through here. Bunch of stuff. Anything we can check? Yes, a little bit here. Trap, you say. Planar binding, stone skin stuff. Where was the trap? Over there. Cool, cool, cool. Miracles of the Outer City. A record of alleged miraculous phenomena in the outskirts of Baldur's Gates, attributed to Ilmater. Customer of Gildro Anglaron reckons he healed up mighty quake from painful forge burn. Asked if Ilmater had something to do with the irksome talkative gent outside Carmen's, powerful agent of suffering. Soup still showing up at refugee camp, even after temple closed kitchen. Curious. Alright then. Yeah, the mystery of the soup. Man's hand tied together in horse reins claims he's a holy symbol. And Manip Nestor reports feeling close to his duty since relocation to refugee camp. Well, I shall pick that up. And then it's over to Astarion for a bit of disarming here. Difficult, a little bit. Actually, yes, a little bit difficult. A little bit difficult, but I just got it. Whew. And it was also locked. Another 20. That's better. Lovely.
Let's get going.
Open all of that up. We get... Wow. Elixir of Dark Vision, completely pointless. But we do... Oh, holy water, you say. Well, that's useful. Arcane Lock. Dominate Person spell, as well as Would-Be Saint. Oh, bloody hell. The book tells a story of a patriarch woman who gave up her fortune to become a cleric of Ilmater in service of the Outer City and now seeks to be canonized after her death. So herein is the full of true account of my bid to be canonized after my death as Saint Bridget of Ilmater, the broken god, he of compassion and mercy, the one who endures. I lived a blessed life of every privilege of a patriarch woman can fathom. My parents were loving and generous, my community warm, our larder was always full to bursting. But in the years after the death of Sarevok, my eyes were opened to the world as it is, a world of pain and danger, a world where evil, if left unchecked, can thrive. I realized that my blessings had a cost. Why had I so much where others had so little? I could no longer remain at the gilded Elysium of Upper City and sought to see the world as it truly was. A little bit more there of Sarevok. So, Was there like a relationship to Ilmater then with Sarvok? I don't remember that necessarily. We also have a series of behavioral lessons as derived from a devotee's interpretation of the ascendancy of the god of suffering, life and endurance, Ilmater. Some of it is wholesome, with an emphasis on gentleness and the alleviation of hardship. Some of it is a bit more dubious, such as the veneration of a martyrs above all living saints. Some of it is flatly weird, including some stuff about self-flagellation, which is not most people's idea of a good time. That is quite true indeed. Okay, we have a thingamabob here, but that's nothing interesting right now. And this is where some people apparently were playing a bit of music. Cool. And a plea of rest. And a rotten banana. And a hastily scrawled and likely damp plea of rest, requesting to be freed of Ilmater's service for the duration of a 10-day, as the writer mourns Father Lorgan. Well, that's very recent. Pick that up. Check this door. Bloody hell. I did not think that the entire episode was going to be about, well, the House of Ilmater.
This must be where Shira Clarwin is buried.
I see. So can we get to chat
Here
with
lies
her?
Flintster Sunseeker, born 1400 DR, died 1456 DR.
Okay.
Here lies Sister Shira Clarwin, date of birth unknown, died 1491 DR.
So can we...
Here it is. The tomb of the Amulet Spirit's granddaughter. Time for a family reunion.
Faithful to the crying
Hello.
God. Long didst I wait, only to find thine empty flesh.
Who the hell are you?
Gone, thou might be, alas.
Can we chat with you? Doesn't sound like it. Why did you show up? And also, why am I... Oh, bloody hell. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. You're being possessed.
Honored Shira, her spirit hath fled, and her body but merely a husk. Swear I did to shed this foul mania and bestow it upon Shira. She was to endure, to suffer, as was her god Ilmater's wont. Who now shall bear the madness Shah has wrought on me, so I might no longer suffer? Oh, shall it be thou?
What the hell is going on? Jesus. Alright, I can do an Arcana check. I'm not terribly good at it, but I can ponder what I know about the affliction and potential consequences. 15, sure. Could be doable. Oh, maybe. Oh, yes.
The monk himself holds your answer. Tasha's hideous laughter is a powerful skill, but earning it may come at the cost of wisdom.
I have that, and it's terrible. Well, I say terrible. I've never been able to properly use it, so I just gave it up. But alright then. I could bear the madness, I suppose. What would happen in your words if I say yes?
Thou shalt know the extent of Shah's mania, Tasha's hideous laughter at thine beck and call. But at what cost? Who might say?
I mean, you are a cheerful fella, and I actually already know the spells. I don't know exactly how much this will do to me, so sure, I'll do it.
Your muscles tingle and your mouth twitches as the laughing madness spreads through you. The madness tugs at your mind, prods in places best left untouched. You feel your wisdom begin to drain.
I mean, I wasn't that wisdomy to begin with, but with Illithid and Wisdom, compares Parasite to absorb the strike. Ooh, that's lovely, because, like, I'm not very constitutional either. And well, I do have... I am part Illithid now, so yeah, let's try and do that. Only a 2, can only crit fail. Good. Good.
You remain wise as ever, even as Shah's madness spreads outward. You giggle, struck by the absurdity of the moment. A spirit hiding inside an amulet has brought you to the body of his granddaughter and possessed it. Outrageous. Ridiculous. Once again, you feel your wisdom draining away. Hilarious. What is it?
I gotta be honest, the narrator of this game, she has done such an amazing job with the voice acting. It's amazing, actually. So we can again call on Illithid, my Illithid powers here, because again, wisdom and constitution, not really what I do.
You focus on the source of the power, but it is quiet and still. It needs to rest.
Well, that's a bit of a shame then. So, alright then, fine, we'll try a wisdom check. 15. Ugh. If I fail, is what I want to say here. But I didn't. Lovely. Good job, me.
The urge to laugh dwindles. Though you can't help but chuckle. You withstood the monk's madness and earned Tasha's hideous laughter.
My friend, forgive me, for this mind was not mine own. May laughter be thy gift, never thy curse. The morning Lord calls. Canst thou feel the warmth of his blessing? This is not my final twilight, but a new dawn. Farewell.
The corpse is an empty husk once more. The monk, liberated from madness, is finally at peace.
Alright then, so does that mean that I,
well,
have that
always good for a laugh.
Here now? Yes, alright, so I just know that now, well, that's lovely. Also I have the telekinesis, best not forget about that. Now, your corpse is here, so we now have to question, where is my... wait. Where is my speaking to the dead thingamabob? Do I not have that anymore? Do I need to find it? Bloody hell, I have so many things now. Conjure us, yes I do have that, that's true. And I can fly. Bloody hell, I'm not gonna remember all of these. But hold on. Is that an item that I have? Yes, amulet. There we go. Get that in. Speak with dead. I just wanna... No, okay, you're just undead. Well, alright then. So, chatting with her, not an option then. I suppose we did chat with her in some ways, maybe. I don't really know. So we also have...
Here lies Reloric Windbane, born 1399 DR, died 1486 DR.
Now, I'm not gonna rifle through these sarcophagi.
Here lies Satida Atana, born 1411 DR, died 1485 DR.
Specifically because I don't know who these people are, so let's not disturb them right now. Might disturb them later, who knows. But right now, we're checking out this place. Bunch more XP. I was about to say, actually, I should drop a save, because I haven't saved. But no, the game actually was very kind to me and saved for me. Thank you. Hello. There are people over here.
Why does Dolor get all the fun?
Okay.
You are a weapon, my sweet. A sharper one than Dolor. He spends too much time with his prey. He's going to get us caught. Dolor is an artist. You do well to think on that.
Okay, you are not friendly people. I can see that immediately. It does look as if we might be able to get around your back. So also a chest over here. Can I jump to that? Yes, I should be able to. Check that out first. So now we're sort of at the back of this thing. Some crystals, sure. Chest. Remedial potion. I'll grab that, thank you. But yeah, we can get around the back of this guy and sort of get the drop on them, if you know what I mean. More chest. Oh, you were actually looking this way. Well, you were, not anymore. Traveler chest, we'll grab that. We'll grab the rest. Sponge tray. So yeah, I don't... oh, well, actually, okay. The game has given me... oh, no, I should have been stealthing. I could have actually bypassed these guys, I see now. But never mind, I suppose. We shall be attacking. And Karlach obviously goes first, so hello. Hey. You're gonna regret seeing me, so to speak. There we go. And another one. Wha-bam. You two actually do get to go first, but you have to what? Yeah, you have to make your way up here. So you're gonna do the same, presumably. Which is fine by me. Oh, you actually do get to try and push me a bit. So you'll just move up and you can just shoot on you, I suppose. There we go. A bit of poison too. Starion, you'll have to dash to get over here. Run, run, run. Stab, stab, stab. What? Oh, you are doppelgangers too, huh? Well, that's... wait. Some and must. You are not the ones that are like down here. Those are different ones. Well, that's fine. You shall fly over here. Whee! Chomp, chomp, and then finally up over to me. I shall try to just push you down. Quabam. Go, a little bit of extra damage, never a bad thing. Alright, so we have more doppelgangers around. Oh, why did I... that was completely pointless. There we go, you get to do a bit of a thing. Morphic ambush. Alright, that's apparently a thing. Okay, so you're gonna have to get back up, but you don't have to dash. You also do the morphic ambush. That's kind of nifty. But also absolutely fine, because I'm just gonna come here. Stab you. Stab you. Actually didn't die from that. That's lovely. Well, not so lovely, but you know what I mean. There we go. Bam, dead. Quick low fight that. But yeah, we could have avoided. Flowery key. Lovely. Bit of arrows.
These boots have seen everything.
Oathbreaker Knight boots, metallic gloves.
Someone was arranging these corpses. What for?
That is an interesting thing, yes. Field report Death Stalker some. So Aspirant Dolor is talented if a touch careless. The dagger he discarded lurks within these caves somewhere. Though I know not where, I can smell it. The fear musk from his kills stand in the air after the act because he lets them marinate first. They stand, lie, sit, stock still as the poison fills their limbs with lead, knowing only two perfect facts. They're going to die, there is nothing they can do about it. So Dolor is presumably our prime target for the kill then. We shall pick that up. The rapier presumably not the murder weapon though. Dolor is not a character here, however.
That's curious.
It is. We have a hidey hole here. hello. Stillmaker. That's interesting.
Matches its deeds. Poor Father Logan.
Well, there's the murder weapon. Hopefully we can save it. Clown's severed torso now. Alright. Oh, bloody hell. Level up too.
And butchered.
Okay.
Hello, Dribbles.
So Ilmater the first. Effigy of Ilmater, who watched and waited. What use her eyes? She thought herself a huntress, but couldn't fathom her wool. Below is an exaggerated signature written in blood, Orin the Red. Oh, of course it's Orin. Orin's Netherstone, sure. So, okay, we have the torso now of the clown. So, you know what, I'm happy that we engaged in that fight, because we got to know about that. And a bunch of dead tieflings
Like people
too.
were trying to hide in the tunnels here.
Yes, indeed. Dear Mrs. What did it say? Priest? Sure. The letter is written in the careful but erratic hand of a newly learned writer. Mum says I need to say thank you more, so thank you. Thank you for telling off that nasty woman who is shouting all those nasty things at me. That's 3 times I wrote thank you now. 4. So I think Mum will be happy. One more thing. Did you see my teddy anywhere? I think I dropped it during all that shouting. Well, even if I do find it, I suppose it's not gonna help. It's the Tenets of the Broken God. Prayer book. Adage 27, 33, and 92. Alright, fine. So adage 27. In the face of aversion, persevere. In the face of aggression, endure. In the face of one who is suffering, comfort. And a adage 33, the broken god must shed his tears, for without he would be heartless. Likewise you will cry, you will weep, you will feel the lamentations cutting upon your shoulder blades. And then it's scribbled up, so someone not too happy about that. Redil here with a few rings. Sure, Melkor. Request for alms. Please, Father Lorgan, Rector Janice, if you have any food to spare, our stomachs yowl at night like kicked dogs. Carrots, apples, we'll even crunch an onion if that's what you've got. From Thaldren. What I will do is, we have a bunch of dead people here. Why don't we at least try and chat with them, see what the hell happened here.
The corpse remains silent.
Nothing from you. But you?
The corpse remains silent.
That's a bit of a sad thing. We had another one, didn't we? Yeah, here we go.
The corpse has nothing to say.
Well, alright then, fine. Is there anything else? Well, there's the chest here. Oh, hello. Psychic resistance, cool. Love me one of those. They do have a bunch of food here, so they did get something to eat at the very least. Let's move out this there. Well, actually, you know what? I just tried to talk to some corpses. Oh, am I over encumbered all of a sudden? That's a bit of a shame. I'll deal with that fairly soon.
The corpse does not respond.
Well, I suspect then that none of these will.
The corpse has nothing to say.
And were you the one with the clown body part? I think you were.
The corpse remains silent.
Well, aren't you all boring? Let's try you too. Oh, wait.
The corpse does not respond.
Didn't you're coming off a little green? Is that a thing? It is as well, I see. Hello.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who the hell are you?
Faceless eater of men.
Cool. Might it be you that killed Father Lorgan?
No. Dolor did.
Okay, so where might Dolor be right now?
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
Okay, but who is Dolor then?
A blood-red dwarf. Tricky. Hungry.
So a dwarf. So what were you guys doing down here?
Cleaning up. Dolor. Messy. Left his dagger. Careless.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Well, damn it, I had a question about the key. Shoot. Okay, so they do come off as a bit green then. I probably knew that, but I hadn't really considered it. But yes, okay. If the cores come up as a little bit green, maybe that's when we can do that. Now, before I move on, I am, I think, just over encumbered. So why don't we just throw a few potions over to you. And you can have that for now. Am I over encumbered? No. Good. So before we end the episode, I would just like to finish off in here. If there's anything else. Oh, bloody hell. Stop making so much noise. Can we have swarming toadstool? Oh, this is a problematic place. Is there a reason for me to be here? Because it's clearly like... Oh, right, there's a chest here. Well, alright then, fine. Generally speaking, this is... Oh, it's Cloud... Oh! Oh!
There's a trap.
Jesus! Oh. Hell on a cracker. Ow! 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 That hurt. Where was the trap, you say? A vent. Okay, Astarion. Why is the vent in the air? I don't know. But if you can, like, disarm this... Oh, Jesus. Oh, I needed 18 for this. Well, I'll try once. That's not even close. Okay, you know what? Ignore that then.
No time to rest.
Me, just run up. Of course it's nothing. Of course it's nothing. Well, run out of the cloud kill. Thank you. We are gonna try and do this. Go. Ow! Jesus. That was not just poison, that was full-on cloud kill. Cool. But we can... We know about vents. We can, like, place something over the vent, but the vent is in the air, so I don't know if that's gonna work. Alright then, you know what, I'm just gonna pop a short rest. Thank you. So, I think we are largely done down here, aren't we? I think we are. Well, there is... No, we can come down here too. Can come down here. There is... Yeah, this is not where we were. This is a different place. So I do want to get this area done before we indeed end the episode. Cave mouth. Where does this lead? Outside, potentially? Yes. So now we are at the bottom here. Well, you know what? That's a good lead into looking at this place down here. Yeah, it is, because this is a place that I would love to just check out. So, alright then, we have done some mystery checking. Where the hell are we? We're here. We've done some mystery solving here. So, by the way, where are we with everything? So, we found a bunch of stuff. A murder weapon and flowery key. We should check what the key opens. Above ground, sure. good to know that that is what the game thinks. And then we had... What did this say? I found a cruel and deliberately staged murder scene in Baldur's Gate. It would be the work of Orin, sure. I don't know if anything's new there. Sure. Sariel's asset turned out to be Mesora. I tried for help. She promised to release well, but only after 6 months. Disappeared. Sure. Okay. Cazador Sar to face him. Indeed. Sevlor and all of that is sadly not completed. Alright then, there we go. So we have the murder weapon, we have a name, so presumably that should be enough for the investigator. So getting to that Shara's caress, that's gonna be quite important, I do believe. But we have some more stuff to do before we get to Baldur's Gate, because bloody hell. We're gonna get to Baldur's Gate in just a few more episodes, I suppose. We shall see about that, right? For now though, this has been ghostmutgaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.